Hello guys, this is J&M again with a new video in which I want to show you a Unity asset of mechanical spider robots. They have nice looking hand-painted textures and great animations, and I'm going to import this into my Unity project, my game Erwin's Timewarp, and I will use it in the science fiction level. So this is the project, and I baked the Navmesh for this space station, also a great asset. By the way, all the links to the assets can be found in the description below. And I will let one of the robots follow my player while performing a walk animation. Now the asset is downloaded and you can see we have animations as FBX, materials, models and prefabs and a demo scene, so let's import this. Okay, I switch to the folder of the asset and open the demo scene. And here you can see all the robots, spiders, buggies, with their default animations of their animator controllers. Looks really cool. And I think I will add one of those mechanical spiders to my game. This one looks great. I will just drag it to the scene. It's a bit too big, but I will scale it down. Yeah, just like that, that's okay. And then I will add a collider to it and a Navmesh agent, because I want this robot to follow my player. So let me first prepare the animator controller, which is already attached to the robot. The default animation is the turn L. When I start the scene you can see this. Okay, great, but I want the idle animation to be the default animation. So this is quite simple. I open the animator controller again. Then I make this idle state the default state and a new transition from the entry to the idle state. And then I remove the transition to the turn L. That's it. Now we can start again. And here's the idle animation of the robot. Great, now I'm going to add the collider and the Navmesh agent. So select the spider object, press add component, and I choose a capsule collider. Then I set the size of the collider and the position. And then I will add the Navmesh agent component and keep the default parameters. Alright, back to the animator controller. I will add a parameter of type bool. And I call this isWalking. After that I create a transition from the idle state to the walk state, and this will only be executed if isWalking is set to true. And we will also need a transition from walk to idle state, and this will be executed if the value of the isWalking parameter is set to false. Okay, it's so easy. The last thing that we have to do is to code. We have to add a new script to the robot, and I will call this bot follow. It's a C# script that I create here. Then I will drag this into my scripts folder and open it with Visual Studio. Alright, the logic of this script is really simple. We define two member variables, a Navmesh agent and an animator controller component, and we assign them in the start method. In the update method I set the destination of the Navmesh agent to the position of the player so that he is following him. Then I check if the remaining distance is greater than, let's say, 3. I set the isWalking parameter of the animator controller to true and otherwise to false. Done. The last thing that I have to do is to set the stopping distance of the Navmesh agent to 3. Okay, let's start the game. Hey, look at this. Amazing, I really love this animation. And the setup is so easy. A great asset, I highly recommend it, and I will definitely use it in my game. Guys, I hope you liked the video, and if you do, don't forget to subscribe, the next one will come soon. And if you'd like to support me, please use the link here to my Patreon, this would help a lot. Thanks for watching this, thanks for your support, and see you soon on JNM.